मैम एक बारी मैम फर्स्ट शो कर दो क्वेश्चन.
Okay. I have not completed third part here. You have to complete this on your own. I have not calculated the ratio.
ओके मैम. मैम डन.
Okay. Let's take a look at question number 3. %72% of 25 students are good in mathematics. So 25 students is the total number of students. Out of this total number, 72% are good in math. How many are not good in math? Now, this can be asked in two ways. You could answer this in the form of a percentage. What percent of students is not good in mathematics? And then how many students? That means you will actually find out the number of students who are not good in mathematics. There are more than one ways to do this question. First of all, you will find out what is the number of students who are good in mathematics. With the help of this percentage of students who are good in mathematics, we will find out the number of students who are good in mathematics. Does anyone remember how we convert percentage to a number if we are given the whole quantity?
72/100 into 25.
That's right. That's right. 72% students are good in math. The total is 25. So if we want to find out the number of students who are good in math, we just need to combine this percentage with the total. जिस परसेंटेज को आपको नंबर में कन्वर्ट करना है उस परसेंटेज को टोटल के साथ कंबाइन कर दो. युवराज बेटा, your mic is on. If you want to convert a percentage into a number, please remember any case, कोई भी केस होगा जहां पे आप चाहे यहाँ पे वर्क कर रहे हो, मे बी इन you're working with profit and loss, what you will do is to convert that percentage into number. You will combine that percentage with the total. So 72% of the total, this is the total. Simplify this. Percentage means denominator 100, तो परसेंटेज का सिंबल हट जाएगा, डिनोमिनेटर 100 लग जाएगा. ऑफ स्टैंड्स फॉर मल्टीप्लाई. कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट्स द आंसर?
Eighteen students.
That's right. I'm just going to write down the answer. The total number of students is given as 25. Percentage of students good in math is equal to 72. From here, I'm going to find out the number of students good in math. So 72% combined with the total. 72 over 100 multiplied with the total is 25. Remember, the percentage sign can be removed and you can write down the denominator as 100. So this is 18. The number of students good in math, it is 18. Can you now find out the number of students not good in math?
25 minus 18.
The answer will be 7. Question number 4. I hope this question is clear. Anyone who's writing down, should I wait?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Question number 4, take a quick reading and see if you can do this. A team won 10 matches out of total number of matches they played. The total number of matches is not given. Now compare it with the previous one. In the previous one, we knew what the total number was. In fourth question, we do not have the total number. The whole quantity is not known to us, but we know how many matches the team won. If their win percentage was 40, we know the number of matches won. That is 10. We know the percentage of matches won. That is 40%. Percentage of winning is 40. The number of matches won is 10. But the whole quantity or the whole number is not known. How shall we proceed?
40% of
40% of
40% of
X is equals to 10.
That's right. We are going to assume that the whole quantity or the total number of matches. Let the total number of matches be X, and then we form an expression combining these two. 40% of the total matches is equal to 10. जितने भी मैचेस उन्होंने प्ले किए उसके 40% उन्होंने जीते हैं, और वो एक्चुअल में किसके इक्वल है? 10 मैचेस के इक्वल है. टोटल मैचेस का अगर हम 40% फाइंड कर लें तो हमें ये पता चल जाएगा हाउ मेनी मैचेस द टीम वन, एंड दैट नंबर एक्चुअली इज इक्वल टू 10. Please remember on, sorry, I have written this incorrect. This should be 10. I want you to note down one thing. On this side, we have percentage of matches won. इधर भी winning के लिए percentage है, और right side पे जो number है वो भी winning वाला है. ये opposite नहीं होने चाहिए. अगर आप इधर लेफ्ट साइड पे परसेंटेज यूज कर रहे हो, परसेंटेज हमेशा कंबाइन होती है टोटल के साथ, और हम परसेंटेज यहाँ पे यूज कर रहे हैं द मैचेस फॉर द मैचेस वन. ऑन द राइट साइड हम लिखते हैं द आंसर, एंड दैट आल्सो शुड बी फॉर द मैचेस वन. डोंट मिक्स अप द टू. एक तरफ विनिंग का एक तरफ लॉस्ट वाला नहीं लिखते ना, दोनों सेम होने चाहिए. And then you can simplify. 40% can be written as 40 by 100. Of represents multiplication. Total matches हमने x assume किए हैं. यहां से find out करो आंसर. Please check. Is this the answer?
yes ma'am.
Anyone with any questions? Any doubts? Now these kind of things you should write down for yourself, because in the next question you would need to remember this, कि जब आप ये इक्वेशन फॉर्म कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे आपने इक्वेशन फॉर्म की है 40% ऑफ टोटल मैचेस इक्वल्स टू 10. सो 40% विनिंग के लिए था, राइट साइड पे जो 10 है वो भी विनिंग के लिए था, और हमने परसेंटेज को टोटल के साथ कंबाइन करना होता है ऑलवेज. रिमेंबर दिस व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Anyone who's writing down? Let's take a look at question number 5th. If Chameli had 600 rupees after spending 75% of her money, how much did she have in the beginning? So 75% is the expenditure. Expenditure means the money she has spent. Please note down, expenditure means the money she has spent. So यहाँ पे आपको क्या बताया है? Expenditure का percentage बताया हुआ है. 75% is the expenditure percentage. And rupees 600 were left. So these are the savings. But ये savings percentage नहीं है. ये savings की actual value है. You want to find out how much did she have in the beginning. The total she had in the beginning. It is to be done like previous question, but there is a catch here. So you will start by assuming let the total money be X, just like the previous one. हम मान के चलते हैं कि उसके पास X rupees थे beginning में. Expenditure percentage is 75 and savings is 600 rupees. How will you make your equation?
Savings equals to 25.
That's right. With the help of expenditure percentage, we can find out the percentage of savings. This will be step number 1. सबसे पहले हम क्या निकालेंगे? हम savings की percentage निकालेंगे. And how can that be calculated? Total is always represented by 100%. Total 100% minus the expenditure percentage. This will tell you that 25% was saved. And then we form our equation. Combine the percentage, saving percentage with the total and equal to the actual amount of savings. On left side, I have percentage of savings. On right hand side, I have actual value for the savings. And then I can solve. Replace total with X and then solve your equation. The first step is very important. Students miss this and उनका फिर next वाला जो step है वो wrong हो जाता है. You cannot combine 75% with 600. You need to first of all find out savings percentage and then convert or form your equation in order to find out the total money that Chameli had in the beginning. Let's write down. While solving, you can omit writing down the units. Cross-check your answer. 2,400. Is it done?
अभी ले लेंगे गरम ठंडा ही स्वाद लग रहा है वो चना खा के गदे ऐ हो जाएंगी है
Please ensure that you've muted yourself. I hope you've completed exercise 8.1. Anyone who's left? Write down that question number 6 is deleted. After this, we'll be starting with exercise 8.2. I will be sharing the definitions and the formulae for exercise 8.2 with you, but I'm just going to discuss for the time being. Again, exercise 8.2 is based on your third exercise from class 7th. 7th standard में last exercise आपकी थी profit loss पे based, increase decrease पे based. Yesterday I was talking to Harpreet ma'am and she was saying that she had done in detail with you all this. How do you find out the increase? How do you find out the decrease? How you convert the amount of increase into increase percentage? How you convert the amount of decrease into decrease percentage? और the opposite. अगर आपको increase decrease percentage में given है तो उसको हम amount में कैसे convert करेंगे? If at any point you feel like there is something you do not remember, do tell because it's very important. Exercise 8.2 and 8.3 are extremely important. So if at any point in 8.2 you feel like there is a term you don't understand, there is a question you don't understand, do let me know. So I'm just going to go over the terms that we shall be using in 8.2 and the formulae we shall be using before we start with the exercise. So the first thing you want to know is, I guess this is a simple thing, increase and decrease. Agar koi quantity increase hui, for example, you buy a car for some amount. Let us say you buy a second-hand car for 3,50,000, and after using it for 1 year, its value decreases to 3 lakh rupees. So can you tell me what is the amount of decrease? जो पहले प्राइस था, it was 3,50,000. This was the original price for which you bought this car, and then the price reduced, or the new price after a year became 3 lakh as such. Can you tell me how much decrease was there?
50,000.
Yes, 50,000. And can you now find out the decrease percentage? आपने डिक्रीज अमाउंट निकाला है, आपने एक्चुअल वैल्यू निकाली है, 50,000 रुपीज को आपको परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करना है। हम कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे? जिस भी अमाउंट को आपको परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करना है, डिक्रीज को कन्वर्ट करना है, वी विल टेक दैट अमाउंट, इन द डिनोमिनेटर वी आर गोइंग टू राइट डाउन द ओरिजिनल प्राइस और द ओरिजिनल वैल्यू जो बिगिनिंग में थी। उसके बाद चाहे वो कम हो गई, चाहे वो ज्यादा हो गई, हमने बिगिनिंग वाली वैल्यू हमेशा डिनोमिनेटर में लिखनी है। दिस नाउ इज अ फ्रैक्शन, ये फ्रैक्शन बन जाएगी। And how do we convert a fraction into percentage? By multiplying it with 100%. अभी हम करके आए हैं प्रीवियस एक्सरसाइज में। पहले आप फ्रैक्शन बनाओगे, जिस भी वैल्यू को आपको परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करना है उसकी वैल्यू को आप न्यूमरेटर में लिखोगे, डिनोमिनेटर विल हैव द ओरिजिनल वैल्यू एंड यू विल मल्टीप्लाई दिस फ्रैक्शन सो फॉर्म्ड विद 100%। चाहे प्राइस इंक्रीज हो या डिक्रीज हो, डिनोमिनेटर विल ऑलवेज हैव ओरिजिनल वैल्यू। And if you want to convert the percentage into amount, let us say, and I'll take another example here, let us say the price of a car is rupees 9 lakh, and then it increases by 10%. Can you tell me how much increase will be there? This is the original price. Original price is 9 lakh. I want to find out if
Increase percent of original value.
that's right. Increase percent will be combined with the original value. So you can find out 10% of 9 lakh rupees and you will know how much increase was there. Can you tell me what will be the new price of the car?